What's up? Brad Johnson here with a video on fat burners. And what I wanted to say in this video is that every time I get a question about fat burners, whether it's particular fat burners or should I use fat burners from someone, they always have the same thing in common, which is loads of body fat. And what I want to say to those people is that you are lazy, greedy, impatient, arrogant people. Sorry, I know that sounds harsh, but I'm gonna explain why. First of all, you're lazy because losing fat is just hard work, and anything that you try and do that is a drug that gets around that hard work is indicative of laziness. I lost a whole heap of fat last year. I didn't use no fat burners. It was just hard work. I'm aware of that. It's just hard work. That's it. If you don't want to do it, you must be lazy. You're greedy because you want more than everyone else gets. You don't want to lose the amount of fat that your species is bound to lose at the rate that it's bound to lose it. You want a special amount of more body fat than that. Like, I want more than that. And you're impatient because you want all your results to happen over the next 3 or 4 days as opposed to the year that it should take to lose a great amount of fat if you have it. And you are arrogant because you believe that your body is in some way different to you are some type of special new human being that the regular rules of just training hard in the gym and eating a caloric deficit don't apply to. And I would like to tell you that you're not special, you're just regular. That sounds like Bane. You're not special, you're just regular. That's a good Bane voice. Quite impressive, that. Anyway, fat burners. Don't use fat burners. You must be drunk, especially if you got a high fat percentage. Just train and diet, or don't, and stay fat, because they don't work. Over-the-counter fat burners, they don't do anything. They don't do anything. There are fat burners that of course work. We call them performance-enhancing drugs, and they're expensive. They definitely work. Do some research into those if you want. They definitely work. But if you just go into a shop and like, oh, I'll take that fat burner, the guy in like, vitamin shop or a GMC or, whatever, just, Holland & Barrett goes, here you go. That thing does nothing. It just does nothing. It makes you lighter because you may have had coins in your pocket that you previously had before you gave them to the guy in the shop before getting the bottle. No, they made you light for a bit, but then you had to take the fat burner, which probably was more weight. Yeah, they probably make you heavier. Yeah, that don't do anything. So what you need to do is put all that foolishness out of your head. You need to eat a deficit and you need to train hard. You may have metabolic damage, which may be the problem with video here. With why you haven't been able to lose weight and your calories dropping is not, which there's a remedy for that. And that takes time as well. Oh no, more time. Because we're all, apparently, every person losing fat has to be stage ready in the next 6 weeks, Heaven forbid you just keep living healthily and just slowly burn fat over time. Heaven forbid that. That would be, can you imagine if you had to do that? Like, that would be terrible. I mean, we've got 6 weeks, right? That's how long. That's how long. We're going to six pack in 6 weeks. We see it on the internet. Got to be in 6 weeks. If it's not in 6 or 12 weeks, screw it, I don't want to do it. Stop being so impatient, stop being so arrogant, stop being so lazy, and stop being so greedy, and you will achieve. The actual Albuterex was the Albuterex, was the fat burner that I was asked to look into and review. I'm not even doing it. I'm not even doing it. Because I've seen the person, what they look like and what their goals are. They're just the same small goals that everyone has. Burn a bit of fat, put on a bit of muscle, and you want a little shortcut around it that you can pay for. Well, while you're there, ask him for some muscle in a tub and some willpower in a bar, because that is the kind of stuff you obviously need. You're going to have to buy every part of your fitness journey, and it's not going to work. Everyone that makes gains in this, they have the same thing in common. Diligence in the gym, diligence with their diet. If they don't have those things, their results will show it. There is no way to buy your way out of this, unfortunately. Johnson@gmail.com. If you have any queries or theories or suggestions or anything, let me know. Other than that, like the video, like my Facebook, follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and of course subscribe.